Howdy. I was having an unfortunate thought. It's just a thought of me just being an idiot. I was like, hey, how funny would it be if I started the stream up, but I had the stream title. I had to pause my game to be here or whatever. Because I was playing, what do you call it? I was playing Counter-Strike 2, and that caused me to have that unfortunate thought. It's an unfunny thought. This thing about the gamer t-shirts. Orianji wears the sunburn expression. I have no idea how to read. This is not a voice cutscene. How fareth the young god? The poison spreads throughout the system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but to try to ease the pain. The thanker dog caller. Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. I haven't warmed up for the voice. Shut up. If it had we reached him sooner, you deserve that. You deserve what just happened to you. It would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the blessed? How would they have taken the news of almost generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both of them and the children. I consider the convocation of all knights blessed that we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Moitoya, I am truly sorry. We cannot abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee. Yeah, you're a cat. I would reckon that you'd be worried about that. I am not one to run from my troubles. In fact, with Clementine's arrival, I'm minded to take the offensive. Yelmorin's presence here simply stems from a desire to protect the Lightwood. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Where darkness were to fall over Raktika, they will have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done. Unless, of course, you finally decipher that tablet. I have, as a matter of fact. And with it, we can prepare everything we need to enter Yekmala. I think it's Yixmala. Majala. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot. Sorry, I have to get it. We cannot deny our fate. Just kidding. He's not that bad. Oh, we are the villains, are we not? Good. I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Renar. Very well. I see there was no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we will first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. Whoops, I accidentally skipped that. Then this should be a simple task for you. The runes we seek are at the bottom of a lake. Sui Makta. I don't know what this said. While you see to that, Minfilia and I will remain here to help show up Slitherbo's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. What the fuck is that? Just kidding. I shouldn't react like that anytime somebody comes by. Where the hell am I? A Rectica Greywood? Alright. So I need to find 2 more out in the wild, and I need to do a couple of blue quests. Oh boy, here we go. Then you are ready for a swim? There you are, ready for a swim. The seal waste stick should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the rooms beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism, rooted in the symbolism of Ruckan culture. Ruckan sought to live in harmony with nature, and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in the pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood, an arbiter of life and death. Below it were four others, each equal in rank: the Quarrel, Colibri, and Opo Opo, and the wolf. I've seen the snake. Characterizes the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to three of these beasts by placing one's palm on the monuments wrought in their image, and that must be done in a specific sequence. My interpretation is correct. The order can be discerned from the three commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake. By his strength do our lands prosper. Hold on. Ishmael, calm down. I gotta grab a pen. Okay. Give praise unto snake by its strengths. The land prosper. Alright, what else? Be as the Opo Opo, rival thy kin. As all parts, oh boy. Seek betterment. I said oh boy because my notebook is actually covered in water. Because I guess I accidentally poured some of my beer on my notes. But does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Be as the wolf. One. Of the 110 parties currently recruiting, all match your search conditions. What does that mean? Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. Atlas has not of the placement, size, or appearance of the monument's glass. Hopefully all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. Okay. What is that, a fisher? Or somebody fishing in the lake. Alright, let's go down there. There we go, we got it. What the fuck? She lied to me. No, just kidding. It's over here. Nice, my dragon's so much faster down here. If I had to guess, I would have to go through this. It'd be like a bunch of tunnels and shit I need to go through. Man, imagine how cool this place would be if it was a dungeon. What am I doing here? Check it out, as the wolf. I guess I don't come down here specifically. Oh, there's a big ass hole over here. We're exploring. We're doing exploration. This is what it's like. This is what our forefathers have done. This is the wrong spot as well. What the fuck? Where do I go? Did I go down the wrong spot? Is this not the right... Was this not the right way? Wait, there's this. There it is. Serpent. I immediately started singing like a rock. Place your palm on the serpent statue. It sends stir somewhere else in the lake. Elsewhere in the lake. I think I found everything else but the main thing I needed to do. Coewurl. We don't need to do the Coewurl. The next one is the Oppo Oppo. I'm sure it's okay to be firing off all this jet fuel into this lake like this. Man, why didn't the Chosen or whatever set up their base down here? It's so much darker than whatever the fuck they just were. All you need to do is like bring a pump or some shit. Also, one is the actually hold on though. Seek betterment. So does here's the Oppo Oppo, the wolf. Place your palm on the bull statue. There's more you send something stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chambers containing the seal is open. Imagine if I go over there and it's like, JK, lol, you got the puzzle wrong, you're an idiot. You should have taken better notes, you should have paid better attention, fucking moron. What are you doing? This looks like it. The door reveals a pedestal which rests a medallion. Take it and secure it inside your clothing. Nahi? Oh boy. I'm very burpy right now because I've been drinking both carbonation instead of just beer. Not straight up just beer, I had a light beer. It's watered down as much as you can water it down. Gestola, what's up? Did you find it? Here you go. Probably not gonna be playing as long today as I would like to. This medallion, it bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt. This is the seal of Ronco. Well done, Clementine. May begin our preparations to enter Yix-Majah in earnest. I looked at myself in the mirror when I came home and I was like, damn, my eyes look so fucking heavy. Phantasmagoria, wow. There's so much shit here. I started like cleaning out my inventory. What is that? What do I have with that? It's all my equipment that I need for the deep dungeons. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, login melon. Why do I have that actually? Get rid of that. Ew, I'm gonna be wearing this goofy ass like equipment instead of what I want to wear. What is this? I don't want that. Mistolo, let me go back to the original place where we came from. Bearing the seal, it should be possible to enter Yix-Majah unmolested by its guardians. I'll go ahead and sell the bow and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet with us at the cavern leading east out of the village. Thank God you're bringing me back to the village. Yeah, fuck you, Lahi. Or as they say in the industry, frick off. What is my glamour plate under? It was 18, okay. The delivery Moogle. A Moogle that delivers. Oh. You stole Get here. Renna opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies the Ixmajan, presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the woods protectors to find me when I last came here, and I expect them to fall upon us quickly, just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let down our guard. Let us seek out the warden, put an end to his reign over these woods. Every single time. Okay, so I'm a boring person. Especially whenever I'm outside doing stuff, like I'm engaging with the real life world. Just like how I'm boring right now on stream, in game, and whenever I hang out with other people. But what I mean is that what I do is that whenever I'm hanging out at work, we have a radio playing, and it usually just plays like the Billboard Top 40 and a couple of other songs a bit from the past. Today, Hey Yeah came on, and I was just like jamming out to it. I won't say I was jamming out to it, I was vibing to it. I was having a lot of fun with Hey Yeah. My supervisor saw that, I was like, hey, you like the song? And I was like, yeah. I've been having that moment where every single one of my supervisors always noticed me liking a song. Because last week I was hanging out, and I was just like hanging out my pill. While I was just vibing, I hear over the radio the like the beginning notes to I believe Hips Don't Lie by Shakira, and I just went Shakira, and then my supervisor heard that, was walking by, and he started fucking just laughing as he went to go do whatever he did. So, you know. Lamau. What do you love of my misfortune? Shakira. There it is. This is the voice cutscene if I've ever seen one.
It would seem we have found them.
Oh, I see.
You trespass upon sacred ground. Be gone!
Oh my god, they really are gothic. Why don't you flash the medallion? Flash the 9. Damn, actual choreography in a fucking MMO cutscene? That's wild. Groundbreaking, even. You better be careful about doing that around Titan. She's just gonna fall off the map and die.
Stop, we mean you no harm. Sister, is that? We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
You should have stood no chance.
It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Friend.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Don't even bother fucking waiting to hear an answer. I gotta turn the in-game volume up. For some reason, it's very quiet.
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us?
Apparently so.
But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
Sorry about that. I hate it so much. 40 home southeast? Whoa. I can't believe you tried to deter me from the true path. There it is, right there. I gotta get on the high ground. That's fine. This guy will give up the ghost as soon as we're done with this. I guess not. Maybe we'll be good as dead in this next combo. My next gamer move. Watch this. He's gonna auto him to death. There we go. There's only one beer left. Rapid screaming all in our ears like with death. We're 553 yalms northeast, so it's gotta be like somewhere over here. Give a take. Yo, the snap weed. Yo. Work up. Hey guys, what's up? Why am I the only one here out of my friends? Where are they? Oh, just kidding. They're right here. They were here the whole time. I would have the seal, but we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Elmet, chieftainess of the Fano. Ormet, Yuimet, her younger sister. Yumet, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon? These are troubled times for my people. Oh, I cannot but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you would like, I will show you about the village. Though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step. Slash me nodders. Guys, he stuck me with the weird one. Boy, I got stuck with the weird one. Hey, what's up? This way, what is your name? Wow, Clementine. And this is a common name nowadays. How times change. But I digress. Come, and be sure to watch your step. Why couldn't Gordania always be like this? Why does Gordania have to be on the forest floor instead of in the forest trees? Did I attune with the Aetherite? Would that be cool? Who the fuck is that? I have no idea who the fuck that is. Why are they on my friends? I genuinely have no idea who that is. I don't know why they're on my friends list. I would have to check later. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. The socialite. You are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor. And to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears. The final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. This knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them ye shall bequeath our all, and thus Ronka will live on. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruined, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Empire's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? There was one reason, yes. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. But we are also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. Well, I would hope so. You guys live 3 times as long as the elves. You have a lot of time to practice. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land. And now, Fanel is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited. You are a seal, do you not? The 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister. We are glad of your presence here in the Great Wood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. Daughters. You come in search of the Light Warrant. My apologies, but I do not whether it makes fair. Ulmet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean, how old are you exactly? You know, it's rude to be asking someone that. You'd have to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may be yet one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you speak. I shall leave it to the other V's then. Of course. Then we shall split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is still time to ask. Among us. They're all gone. Get out of here, bot. It's glad to see that Moobot is actually taking action for once. Get out of here. Oh, there you were. It was not my intention to pry, but your voice carries far. I know what it is you would ask me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, but if I were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Your voice carries far, she says to the one mute character. You think I could make it if I jumped? Let's try it. Oh well, I can't. I can apparently. Fucking Final Fantasy 14 taking away my what do you call it? My drive as a protagonist, as a playable character. I forgot what it was. I genuinely forgot what the word was that I was trying to use. Outsider, but how? By the gods, allies of the Empire. My sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was a warden you wish us to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of his appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fano, she lived in a village near Raktika Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. Out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations. Blah blah blah, and it was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. The exchange with Courier has told you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Oh shit, what do you know? I was genuinely thought it was gonna be one of those things where we're gonna talk to a bunch of people and I'm gonna get nothing in response, and then we're gonna get like one quest objective that says like speak to this one person and they tell us everything that we need to know. I didn't expect us to actually learn shit. Yo, Minger, what's up? Compare all inventories. Compare all inventories, yo. There it is. I don't know why I always gotta reference the fucking like. Oh god, who's the fucking people who made that video? Hey Mandy. Hey Mandy. Like the way I destroyed half the universe, yo. Perfectly balanced, this whole thing should be, yo. Light Warden, no, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the lesser eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing waiting patiently for his minions to bring his next meal. Oh, so the Warden here is unique. Or maybe it's not unique. Maybe the Light Wardens here are unique. Maybe that's why there's so many like of the angels. It's because they've been taking all the V's. And that's why they're especially powerful, because these are strong candidates to get turned into the fucking Sin Eaters. Light man. You search for a Light Warden. Can I say I've ever laid eyes on it? Duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out and search for a foe. Okay, so only one person gave me something useful. Hey guys, what's up? I think the others were able to provide what I could not. I took notes? Okay, that's awesome. Near Tika Falls. Why was I not told of this? See now, Roy has never been spotted on our patrols. Sure, that's what Tika Falls, but I cannot assume it lies deep within the woods of Yishbaja. But just so, but the tunnel which leads there is collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Sin Eaters. It has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the warden to take sanctuary. There's perhaps one way to enter. There would be a great peril to you and your companions. The Quitana Revel, temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within it is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For Realis or Ronka, it can. But first, we could go to the Kumor Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, we path to the Quitana Revel can be opened. There's a lot of words. This may sound like a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending it to ourselves, and we know not to overcome them. We know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting, that we might not be tempted. The means to do so were withheld from us, but we can show you the way. The rest will be up to you. And same we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? So we must. Let's be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters in the Kuma Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Orion J and Thancred. Share with them what they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, it is yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Oh fuck. hit my chest too hard. Clash my lung. Read it, see it. I'll read them to you. Yes, yes, sister. Shall that present course prove false, doubt that the thinker and I will find any possible paths forward. I'm trying to get his voice right. I'm not trying to do exactly what the actual voice actor does, but I'm trying to get the energy right. Oh boy. What you seek lies in the heart of Como Astropolis. Unfortunately, it was too sealed shut by the orders of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I'll show you the way. Man, the trees are thicker here than it is in the actual area where it's supposed to be like the dark, the chosen. I think if we'd speak to this one, I was almost gonna say bitch. This should be the last chick we need for the Aether Compass here. Not the last one. The last one will come from MSQ. No, we have 2 more. Is this the only one? Doesn't look it. Maybe there was one I missed back here. No? Okay, let's speak to Heimet. Live and breathe in Alley of Ronka. It just so happens I have a vital task I would have trusted no one, none other. My reeds on patrol require new raiments. I would ask have you deliver them to Bowrest. They should be expecting you. I pray there will not be a repeat of the incident with Chieftainess Aimet. Is this the one? How the fuck do I get there? What are those? Are those Peter Griffins? Whatever they aren't real. Don't worry guys, I'm here to help. I'm just kidding, I'm out of here. I'm doing all that I can to help by giving it to these guys. Say, come from a village. How did you... Hey, check this out. I misspoke of you in LA of Ronka, yes. Out of Bowrest. This outpost serves dual purposes. Here we keep an eye for any who would intrude on our home, also for beasts that would feed it. We must stay ever alert so that arrows strike true. Hello. I say, it is not often we see so vaunted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from us? Check this out. New attire. Wonderful. Indeed, the fabric and design of everything I made him out to be. But it is greatly. It was made from the skin of rails, and it was unsurpassing quality. They are bestowed upon all who come to age and complete their rites. Particulars set rites well. Best save that for another time, lest I give you nightmares. Hey. I did not expect an ally of Ronka to come to Bowrest. What brings you here? Ah, of course. Ahmed said someone would deliver these to us. That are made specially for archers and will not impede our movements as different material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense is an opening, and that is where we aim. Alright, that was kind of cool. My foot's falling asleep. My foot's falling asleep super bad. Unless you ever kept one for yourself, I see your deliveries are complete. Thank you. Although I told him you were coming, I imagine it was an entirely difficult thing to actually speak with you. It shall be not long until you're accepted as one of our own. Maybe we work together again, ally of Ronka. Cool. Alright, let's continue the story. The flustered sentinel. Oh my goodness lord, it's a architecture from Star Wars The Old Republic. It's Tatooine.
Be able to keep up, I see. Well done. Can't lie, the morning stars, 40 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika.
Beyond them is a great period of Oxnard, where the flow of magic must be restored. It's said that the monuments are themselves the key to opening the pyramid. Though I do not know how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. Stola, yo, what's up? It's indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing it appears to be similar. It seems similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in the ancient inscriptions. The answers may all be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to describe them as if they are numerous as they say. If they are as numerous as they say, rather than the risk of overlooking something. Though transcriptions will prove impractical for you, not being versed in Roman scripts, no matter, you employ a different approach. Impressions. What does that mean? Here, I had thought to use this clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered. Well, to serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. It will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Let's see. Oh, I have to jump up every single one. Okay. It would be so much easier if I could fly. The Ronkin inscription. Number 15. Burger King fun lettuce. The last thing you want is your Burger King. The last thing you want is your burger. The last thing you want is your Burger King burger. Yeah, fucking A. The last thing you want is your Burger King burger. Someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get. An anonymous user. I'm done. Number 10. Tooth in bag. Hey there, do you have any words of wisdom? How many inscriptions I don't know where to start. The big pull. The big pull. You made an impression on me as well, Monty. Every single time that I play Inferno and Counter-Strike, I don't say apartments, I say apartments. So I'm like, there's a fucking guy in apartments, or there's hey, bomb in apartments. 3 in apartments, footsteps apartments. He did that to me. It's apps. You think you get in personal room on it? Why would I say apps? Apps can be confused for so many things. On Inferno? Yeah. Like, apps is such a short word that it can honestly be confused for anything, but when you say apartments, apartments is just apartments. And the game of CS, in the game of Counter-Strike, where there's so many bombs, flashes, gunshots, and everything, saying one word is saying one consonant or one fucking like syllable is too much. Is not enough. Like, people don't say ban. People don't say ban. Everyone says banana. Because you know what banana is, because it's a full word. Ishtola. Just to make good use of those clay tablets. I forgot someone might get it mixed with Appalachian. No, the problem is that there's not enough consonants. You have to have more consonants so that it's a better call out. That's why people don't say car anymore, they say boxes or barrels. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution for the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed. Focusing instead on how to proceed, having solved it. The findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Alright. Come together, share despair. Dread burdens bear. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Bear. Crown. Avert thy eyes, forever fall. I have no idea. I'd assumed the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what all men and I were able to gather, it is a matter of suffusing one of the statues with the ether. Oh, all these statues? Question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Well, the puzzle mentions a bear and avert eyes. What do I do here? Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Go thy ways, mark the crown, heed his call, avert thy eyes, forever fall. Okay, hold on. Come together, share despair, go thy ways. I get it. Avert thy eyes. There's gotta be this owl. Facing north towards the Great Pyramid. Oh, hang on. Avert thy eyes? Oh, it's gotta be this fucking thing. It's gotta be the serpent statue. Y'shtola. It's gotta be the fucking... which one did they say? Which one did I say? Hold on. The serpent statue. Alright, I pray this works. It seems you were mistaken. Okay. I'm fine, though I'd rather not go through that again. We'll just have to brute force it. Next time, choose more carefully. But I hear the riddle one more time. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed his call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Did it serve to inspire you? No. So I thought it was the serpent because it's facing the south. I'm sorry, it's facing away from whatever, the pyramid. It may just be like a genuinely only this thing, the owl. Facing north towards the Great Pyramid. Wait, that's not south. Oh wait, that's the pyramid over there. What the fuck's the matter with me? Am I a fucking moron? It's gotta be the Calibri. Hold on, let me examine the Calibri. Fucking A, I thought that way was south for some reason. I'm an idiot. Buddy, I need you to leave. Alright, still, it's gotta be the Calibri statue. Alright, I pray this works. It seems you were mistaken. What the fuck? Okay, then I don't know what it is. Okay, let's read the statue. Let's read the fucking thing. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Mark the crown. So the serpent, I guess, is the crown because it's higher than everyone else. Avert thy gaze. Is it the coral? Well, hold on. If it was the coral, then why the fuck is the Calibri facing this way if it wasn't the coral? Hold on, I'm actually gonna write this down so that I can remember this. Oops. But God damn it, I didn't mean to skip it that time. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, for all. Cryptic writings, how do they all relate to the divine beasts? Well, judging from what we know, the serpent is the highest one on the tier of the beasts. And the three beneath it are apparently of equal rank. I don't know what the fuck the owl is. I've never seen the owl before. So it's gotta be out of the Oppo Oppo, the wolf statue, and the snake and the Colibri, I believe. I think we just did the Colibri. I think the biggest thing that's like tilting me about this is the fact that I keep fighting these creatures. It can't be the Oppo Oppo. Wait. Facing towards the wolf statue. It's facing towards the Oppo Oppo statue. Okay, so come together, share despair. While they're looking together, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. So these two are staring at each other, but I don't know if that means that they are sharing despair. Like they came together. Go thy ways. Red burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. Was either the Coral or is the Colibri? It can't be the Colibri because it was facing south and that's why I thought it was it. So it might be the Coral. Because it's facing away from the serpent statue, but I think that is the one that I already did. Yeah, sure. Do you remember if we did the Coral first? Is you were mistaken. Okay, so Coral X Colibri X. Did we do the owl? I forget if we did. I think we did owl. So what were the bottom ones? The Oppo Oppo. Let's do the Oppo Oppo. I should have to brute force this, I'm not gonna lie. The wolf statue? I'm gonna be so mad if it's the owl. It shouldn't be the owl though. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I did. Yeah, it seems you were mistaken. I know it's not. I know it wasn't the two that I picked, so what the fuck is it? It can't be the serpent because I think we did the serpent. I think we just did Oppo Oppo. Oppo Oppo is not it. Is it? It's not the serpent statue. I think we did the serpent statue because it was facing somewhere else. Did I actually do the owl? I don't remember if I actually did. What the fuck? Why is it the owl? Neither has been deserved. I really do have a talent for these things. Thumbs up. Why the fuck is it the owl? Why is it the owl? Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. The only thing that could possibly make it the owl is the, like, part where it says forever fall, because owls fly. Avert thy gaze? Forever fall. Unless it's specifically referencing something incredibly weird, unique, and unique, like niche. Like real life, honest to God superstition. There's like an actual honest to God superstition where it's like, do not look an owl in the eyes or else you will die. Looking at the owl in the eyes is like giving yourself death. If you look in the owl in the eyes, you will die. But who would know that? Why would that be a puzzle in this? Unless it's a puzzle in the game with lore that we didn't know about. Because it's like inspired from real life lore. But I don't know how the fuck you would know that. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, shed burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. So what the fuck would it be? Why isn't that? Body yours getting good. Damn, you're fucking dead. You're dead, pal. You're fucking dead. Just kidding. The way should be clear. Come. The way should be clear. Come, let us. Someone approaches. Sister. What are you doing here? What has happened? The modern soldiers, they have entered Yismaja. The modern soldiers, and what of the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yamorans had little interest in Slatherbow or its people. According to our scouts, our general and their men had made all haste for the gate to Yismaja upon finding it. Together with Tankard, Yulmed and some others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and they resist Yuri met at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or for now. We will see the matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood. And sister, be careful. Who are the scions that we missed yet? I think it's Alice and what's his face? Alpha and Outer are currently doing stuff. Though I knew time was short, I did not think the Yule Murners would push us to this point or whatever. We have not come too far we have come too far to back down now. I legit don't remember any other scions who got taken into who got isekai'd. So Alice and Alphanot are currently off doing their own thing, so we need to go deal with the fucking Yulmorans at their homeland. But my question is, how much more of the world do we need to like go and explore? We've gone through Ilmeg, we've gone through the entirety of Ilmeg. I believe we've gone through almost the entirety of the Raktika Greywoods. Then over here is Lakeland. I don't know what the fuck that is. There's Kalusia. We only went through like a quarter of Kalusia. There's still all this and all this over here to the north to explore. And we only explored a bit of Amarong. So we need to come back here and do all this shit too, huh? So we're I would say we're about halfway through, which is fine because the quests we're doing are level 75. Mikasa to Pasa. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. If only I wasn't busy every single time that I had a day off, we'd probably be almost done with the story by now. If I spent an entire day legit streaming Final Fantasy XIV and doing only the MSQ, we'd probably be done by now. But unfortunately, I have to go and do stuff outside of just doing stuff at home. Like I need to go get groceries, I need to do some other errands, I need to clean a bit. Sorry. Something must have been lost in translation because I still don't understand how the owl was the answer. Is it because the owl was the only one facing the temple? Is that it? It's not a voice cutscene if I've ever seen one.
The switch should be through these doors. In the confessional of Topasa the Elder. But why is it not open?
Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but is being obstructed as it approaches the doors. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl? Only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue. Nothing? So we need to find another owl statue.
Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed.
We cover more ground if we split up. Almet, take the chamber to the south. Clementine, the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Okay. Is this it? Is it the chamber I need to search? I'm gonna go past and check over here because this is weird. There's this weird room all by itself. Something weird's gonna happen when I touch this, isn't it?
I looked everywhere and wait, is that?
Could possibly be it, I can tell you really.
Statue, you found it. It looks light enough. We need to return it to the other altar, no?
One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple.
I sense a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statue in the corridors of this place.
Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life.
Trapped then, but the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place.
Precisely. Caution should serve us well here. Which is why I would ask for you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would be more aptly perceived the traps for what they are.
Right then, we will meet you at the door to the confessional to Topasa the Elder.
/ me grabs owl statue. Oh, I got it. I believe the thing that's gonna happen is that I need to go in the direction where the owls are not facing. Wow, I'm so smart. I assume that's what's happening. I could have probably just walked through this just fine. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I would get attacked by that wood bat. Wow, that puzzle was so much more simple than the other one. This genuinely does just feel like I'm playing an RPG. They got puzzles and stuff in the dungeon. That was leading to the
statue's return, but was that enough?
I believe it was. I can see the air flowing through the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. If only it was that simple, huh?
You're but one step from entering the Quetana or Rebel, but I must warn you, this last step is without the question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, and the path forward will be open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. That the Emperor always takes such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies. Let us end this, Clementine, while time is yet on our side. Before we enter, I will tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep the trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being water's displacement. They will very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Clementine and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Clementine, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we return to the others. Wow. Oh wait, this is a duty? Shall we get this over with?
Sure. I thought it was gonna be like a full-blown dungeon.
We must hurry before the Yelmonian soldiers gain any ground.
Okay.
So away. Do you see those? Wait, do you see those sentinels? They are made to curse any who enter their pyramid. It is said to be seen by them is to see death.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if he just does one random thing where he just turns around and just kills me instantly. Okay, that wasn't so bad. It's like the it was like a fucking the stealth sequence from Ocarina of Time. Sister, can you hear me? These soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach his temple, understood? Our soldiers want me to pass my sisters. No doubt on their way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. I'm not gonna lie, the way those pop up kind of remind me of Dynasty Warriors. Another sentinel. The movement is somewhat different from before. Somehow. Bitch. We can make it. Alright, get in here, idiots. Okay, we know not what lies within. We're looking at him right now. Impressive. What are we to get around them? I will draw their attention with a glamour. It will not last long. The moment they are distracted, we must run with all haste. Now we run? Okay. You guys didn't run with all haste. Teleportation door. Teleportation device? This should not end well. There is no turning back. I'm the only one standing on it, guys. Get over here. Oh, what the fuck? I was the first one on it. Alright, can anyone hear me? Whereabouts in their chamber is dismissed. Poison. It has nullified my magic. The markings on the floor. I think they showed the way out. I know what this is. If I go over there, it's gonna... Wait, what if I step on the blue things? What does that do for me? Okay, they return me to the start. So I gotta go this way because the other way leads nowhere. Then we go over here. Then we go over here. Then over here. Finally, fresh air. How far are you two? Aren't you waiting, huh? Somehow we are still in one piece. It means little to the others if we do not hurry. I just gotta get a sled or something and just go down this. Imagine how cool this place would be if... Oh. Well, look what you guys did. What was that noise? Hey, look at that. My gods. This is what you guys get for telling me to hurry up. Run! Yeah, that crevice in the wall.
Oh, fuck.
Hey guys. Just gotta follow. Check it out, I found the sequence. Hey guys, where do you think Ronka kept all these rocks from? You have to jump. Okay, I'll trust you. The Elden Ring Chariot Dungeon. Guys, we landed in water. That means we're okay. Oh, there's no going back now. I pray is not much further. Well, there was no going back to begin with anyways, because we were teleported here. Sister, we reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. We can roll the traps inside. We are nearly there. It is unhurrying with our pace to these. What is this man who comes after you? Could it be Ranjit? If so, we have precious little time. Pray that trap was the last. Well, there's a door here. I don't know what that means. Another door. Wonderful. I can imagine but what waits us inside. Oh, I can just touch the door? Okay. There you are. Hey, I'm just gonna ignore you. Goodbye.
Away with you!
Oh, we're fighting? Okay, we're just fighting. Why are you guys so together?
No holding back!
What is Ranjit do? Is he straight up just a monk? He looks like it. He only just got one move. What do you mean we're winning? Well, you use your limit break on the guy who's not dying. Gotta hold him here quickly. Make it happen. Pasa. What the fuck do you mean? We're winning. Okay. What's up? Let's go, Clementine. I'll draw their attention. There you go, we got it. And we did all this to find the Light Warden.
It seems to be working.
Alright, but I don't know what that means.
I think not.
General, hold on!
Oh, it's a mine. Bro hasn't done a deep dungeon before. Oh my god, it's already 2 a.m.? What the fuck?
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
Yeah, why are you fucking like rage baiting him?
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
It's fine, she's a cat, she always lands on her feet.
Do not fail.
Why would I think that she died? She knows magic. She's magic.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right?
You are literally the worst person to show up ever.
What in the...
I don't think magic stops you from dying on a 100-foot drop.
At once.
We went on a 100-foot drop like a minute ago.
Down with you!
That was kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now she's definitely not gonna die because that guy is going down there. If that guy is falling down there, then there's no way that fucking Y'shtola is gonna die as well.
Where is Y'shtola?
Blue. It's either going to be the strongest alcohol in the world or it's going to be the sweetest thing you've ever tasted. Or super carbonated. Hey, Thinker, what's up? Thankfully, Ranji's co-hosts have made a good sense to fall back. Yoimet should be here soon with the word with Fano. We should hold our positions here until they arrive. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, but please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. But other means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we would know it. But we fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit and failed to fall from such a height. But she knows magic though, why should I care? Sister, I have come bearing news. The unarmed soldiers and the children have fled the Yixmaja. They were battling Slitherbough as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the Blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. What we believe to be of their order was found lost in Yixmaja, feverish and badly wounded. They're taken to Fano for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other Blessed will not last long without an antidote. Now we must act quickly. If you have a spare file, Minfield and I can deliver it to the Blessed at Silverbow. You and Orion shall return to Fano, tend to the wounded soldiers there.
That's good stuff.
What about Y'shtola?
I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she looked into that hole for a reason.
We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes.
Alright.
My sisters and I will remain here, though we must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Alright, bye. Come, Clementine. Let not Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. Do for now. Quest accepted. Lahi. That's convenient. Everyone seems to be fine. Yo, this bitch has green hair.
Heavens forfend Runa. Was he who forestalled the Yomoa's procession, and in so doing, afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote.
Here you go. Bottle of antidote. Link in the fucking chat. Whoops. Slash me assist. Renard still appears to be visibly in pain. Perhaps he requires another dose of the medicine. This is what you get for being a big guy. The medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back into his cheek. It would appear the worst hath passed. The worst hath passed.
Those wounds yet want for mending.
I shall minister to him forthwith. I only get one over the other. I'll take the die.
Rest Clementine, I pray thee. I shall attend to Runa's ministrations.
Oh, let me check something. That's the voice cutscene if I've ever seen one.
Blue.
I really don't need to see this again, but thank you. I know I shouldn't laugh, there's nothing funny. Hey guys, what's up?
Runa, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
If it wasn't for the fact that they had a cheat code with General Ranjit, the Blessed probably could have held them back entirely.
Where am I? Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer. No.
No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done.
I think I accidentally left my food in the kitchen. Whoops.
I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
She probably died. As far as we know, she's not with us right now. What can I say for certain? But it was she who... I didn't read the entire thing. Whoops.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
If she is alive, she'll find us first.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
What the fuck can it... Oh, it's Emmett! You show up now?
Look who it is.
It sure is convenient that he shows up after fucking Tishola's gone,
this is
huh?
Embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
I think you'd be quite surprised. I wish Emmett was around more often, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events.
It's fucked up to be like...
My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love.
Why would you care?
Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best.
No, I mean, it's fucked up in that I've immediately got won over by Emmett. For me, enough to be the point of, like, I'm constantly wondering, where is Emmett? I have to say it every time he is on screen. Like, it's very fucked up to be, like... Stop showing me this. What the fuck is wrong with you, game?
You have something on your mind.
Yastrola looks...
What is it?
Oh, sorry, not Yastrola. Minfield always looks really weird. I don't know why. She looks too smooth. After she fell, there was a powerful gust of wind as if from nowhere.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Ophelia kind of has the tweaker eyes. She's like a squirrel. It's not just her eyes. It's her face is like really smooth. She's like a magic 8-ball.
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
What? You can't end the cutscene there. What the fuck? Now then, if I'm the fetcher for you, I require a suitable place to work. You must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the live stream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the live stream. As you find a likely spot, all you need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. Okay. You have anything to say? Well, what are you standing around here for? Get searching. You do want to save her, don't you? Okay. Where do I go? How do I get there? Where you come from? Where you come from? You think you big? Think you big, kid? Is your desire to go back again? I don't know why that's in my head right now. Oops, that's not the right thing. But that'll be useful to have later. The lamp glows warmly. The lamp grows faintly. The lamp is dim, it might go out at any moment. So it was towards over here where the lamp was glowing a bit. The lamp is near blinding. Perhaps now would be a good time to call for Emmett's help. Nice. Place of resonance. Resonance cascade. Let's go. Please let this cutscene be voiced. I would be so genuinely disappointed in this game if this cutscene is not voiced. It looks like it is. I can always tell the cutscene is voiced because they put extra effort into it.
Yes, this place should serve well enough.
Although you need to talk louder. The Lahi's drowning you out, Emmett.
Have a little space. I need to concentrate. I
think my other problem with Minfilia is that she looks like she's gonna cry all the time.
Like, she looks like she's on the verge of breaking down at any moment, and any small thing could set her off.
Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are.
Her mouth is always agape, too. The Andrew cam. Did she come back naked the last time? I don't remember. It's been actual years.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Her tail poking through this fucking body. Nice.
Ishtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
The live stream. Thank you, Ahmed. We all say in unison.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Otters.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
What are you gonna say now, Thancred? I can see the look in your eyes.
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Everyone was too busy fucking crying for me to do anything. I suppose I'll just be honest, I was waiting for her to come back. But Yashil and Emma would have gotten along in another life. They're very similar characters, in my opinion.
Almat and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then. and discuss the coming expedition.
What are your thoughts on this, Emmett? I'll look away for just a second and see how his expression changed. Oh, gotta speak to you anyways. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye, but as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. This is the Archbringer of Chaos. Ha ha ha. Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. That we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting, and return to your customary brooding silence, I'll take it as a thanks for rescuing your companions and leave it at that. Now we mustn't keep your friends waiting. The foul ecos. Yeah, I was gonna teleport over there. I love that his name is Emmett. I don't know why. That's my favorite part. Like, to me, Emmett is not the name of a fucking Archbringer of Chaos who's nigh immortal. It's the name of like a random redneck who drives around on a Ford F-150 with like the bumper balls hanging off of the back of his truck nuts. Told you, I'm tired of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to slay the next light warden or something? Yeah. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. They kind of explain where his name comes from later. I must make ready to enter the Quetana Ravel, with the light one to the sword. Ailment. Well, the Yormor is gone. Your new companion now returned. I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic floating once more through the great pyramid of oaks near, the entrance to the Quetana Ravel should now be open. Why is it cussing so fucking loud? Before we leave, Orianche, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay. Though we had but little time before the Yomoa's most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the being called Corel. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Senators which her late mother did SB was indeed the being we seek, and though it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls, in the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary. Given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, it may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Quetana Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. While we did see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Quetana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to be reside within. Knowledge is already yours as allies of Ranka, and are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every element of it once our mission is complete. When the Empire is still alive, he'll be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, when the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. Your discouraged trespasses, test the what of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful there. At least, and you'll find the path of Edge Ferraris leading to Revel. I will wish you safe passage through his halls.
Master Batoya, I know I cannot suit you where I'm going, so please promise you will return safely. The nice blessed needs you. Need not worry now. I shall return, and bring with me a long-awaited gift. One the nice blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now, let us away. Stand on ceremony. What do I get from that? It's a blue quest. Is that the last one I need before I can fully do all the shit here? Lenil, what's up? Oh, it is. Madame Barbeau, these seem to guess how I've heard so much. My name is Lenil, Master of Rites. It is an honor to meet you. As I understand it, you will soon be leaving the Quetano Revel, is that right? And the Emperor's wishes will soon be fulfilled. A comforting thought, for that with each passing year, more and more of our hunters are lost to the eaters. We are never particularly fecund people. Now it is nigh impossible to sustain our numbers. But we will not be driven from our homes, our way of living, so as long as the trees of the great wood stand, so shall its V's. And to renew our union with the forest, we'll be holding a small ceremony where we offer a prayer to the gods. Would you honor us by serving as witness to these petitions to the gods? Sure. Very good. I should mention the ceremony is not a formal affair. It can in fact be quite lively. But for hard warriors as you, it will prove no trouble at all. You are ready? Travel north to the morning stars and speak with my student, Fina. She will explain the rites. Hold on, before I go and do anything, let me see if Emmett's still around. Emmett, what's up? Have you got any thoughts? Lest you doubt, I won't be helping you do battle with the light ones. To accompany you this far is quite taxing enough. Now, if you have no further questions... Are there any other Ascians here in the first? Not a single one. Happily, I'm quite content to mingle with the masses, and even if I did crave the company of my own kind, one might say we're understaffed at present. There are no strict rules governing how we work, though that has not been without its consequences. In the beginning, we were each responsible for a shard, and free to do as we wished. But Aegirum's impetus temperament showed us the folly to that. In light of her failings, took to working in tandem as the situation demanded. Mitchell and Logriff were supposed to take care of the first, of course, but alas, they were slain by the champions of this realm shortly before the flood. Expendable though they were, I found them quite useful. But that is a tale for another time. Let's see. So Ardbord had managed to slay the Ascians here. Interesting. One might even say intriguing. Where is... Oh my gosh, she's all the way the fucking over it. She's all the way the fuck over there. It's so cool. Why? Why is that? At the Elms Northeast. Wait, there it is right there. I was wondering where the fuck it was. What's the next one after this? Endwalker, and then there's Dawn Trail. Endwalker is my favorite. That's cool. I didn't ask. I'm just kidding. I'm very curious. Isn't Endwalker the one with the moon? That is legit the only thing I know about it is that the moon is there. Yeah. And also Sage. Sage is a fucking class in that one. Even though it was in the logo for like 4 years. You're not supposed to know that even though it was in the logo for 4 years, yeah. Wasn't it in the trailer? Wasn't the moon in the trailer?
Mina, what's up? What are we doing for the ceremony? Are we just eating, chilling, and drinking beer? Oh. What business brings you to the morning stars? Wow, 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 wow. Didn't you accept it? This is such an honor. Thank you for coming. Goodness, what are my manners? My name is Fina. Pleasure to meet you, and this is my sister. Also Fina. Suana, how do you do? They said this is wise. I realize she's an ally of our people, but the ceremony is not meant for outsiders. We cannot go against Master Lenny's wishes. Besides, we may never again have such an opportunity. It was also in like Heaven's Word, so what do you mean? They insist. Now let me tell you about the ceremony. The Master Lenny has likely already explained. We will renew our bond with a great wood through prayer. To ensure our prayers reach the gods, however, we must first beseech the spirits of the forest for aid. When summoned, we must prove ourselves worthy enough to combat. Only then will our prayers be delivered unto the heavens. The moon cutscene? As a witness to the rites, it is up to you to do battle with the spirits, if you are still willing, of course. Wonderful. This will be a ceremony to be remembered. Shall we begin then? Close our eyes and we'll attempt to draw forth our spirit with our prayers. Let close his eyes. O gods of the great wood, bringers of bounty and wisdom, we call upon you now to renew our vows. For the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light, we seek combat with your children, the spirit of the wood, to prove to you our worth. By the gods. Is that them? Wow. Spirits of opposing forces, fire and ice, a terrible omen. Our prayers are enough to suppress their strength, but we cannot cast them out alone. Please, you must strike them down before they wander off into the woods. Idiot. What do we know? Yes, we won. Thank you for your help. By the light of what we have witnessed, I think it best we call it the ceremony from now. Perhaps with the opposing elements is the most dire of omens. The discord between them would prevent our prayers from reaching to the gods. And this would have happened were she not here. You may try again on the morrow, but she cannot be allowed to attend. Sister, please, she is our guest, handpicked by Master O'Neill. My apologies, it seems your attendance was not meant to be. Just go and inform Master O'Neill of what happened. We must remain here and clear the altar. Man. Oh wait, let me remember what you said. I think what I like about Shadowbringers and Endwalker is that the main thing you're dealing with has very clear and lined up consequences instead of doing politics for countries you don't live in. AR is like that too in a way. What do you mean AR is like that too in a way? You mean about like the stakes of what's going on? Lanil, what's up? So soon, what of the ceremony? Oh, they're nice. Thank goodness they were not heard. It's never too late to begin the ceremony anew, but if you feel the source of our troubles has not to do with the spirits. I would like to do more stuff with you, but I'll have to wait for another day. I have to go get this dungeon, go get this trial or dungeon out of the way. Yeah, with like Ultima and the finals and all of that. I feel like these stakes of Stormblood makes sense, but the way that they presented it or the way they went about it is what doesn't make sense. I understand the whole point is that we're having Doma and Alamigo essentially be a buffer zone between us and the Empire. and that they're gonna be joining our alliance and we're gonna be doing shit or whatever. But the way that they presented it and the way they went about it is god awful. I think the way that they went about it is like way more tiring than what it should have been. I think, was it done better, I probably would have really enjoyed the politics and all that stuff of Stormblood. Just that it was awful. Yeah, well, I think I preferred the way they did it with Doma and stuff. I don't really have redundant themes. Sign your god, Clementine. We don't know what awaits us inside. Oh, this is a dungeon. Should I queue for it? I don't think I should queue for a dungeon for our first time at 3 AM. We'll do it with the NPCs. Wow, I can't go with Thancred the tank. Alright, let's go. Not on Fairy. Actually, no, wait, even. Not Fairy. Sorry, which fucking data center are we on? I don't mind the politics as much as it's like we're more on the offensive rather than dealing with an actual threat. Like you're beating the Empire while they're down. It would have been nice if it eventually got to that point. I felt like that's what they were trying to set up for, but the way that they went about it, the story just did not get to that. I kind of understood the reason for why they would want to have it be sort of like an underdog story, but I think it being an underdog story is what we took away from that. Whoops, I did not mean to use that. Fun dummy.
Now I've got you.
Oh, is the gimmick is that we need to be away from whatever? Okay, I see. We need to be in the shadows. It's weird. None of the only that one was getting lit up. Is that just an introductory thing? Was I meant to pay attention to that? What the fuck? 4 on the left? Yeah, that's what I was confused about. Was that meant to be the way that was, or am I just built different? I've never seen that. Imagine if I would have brought this luck with me into an actual party. Hold on, I'm gonna die real quick, and I don't have my funny button. Actually, this isn't that bad. I was expecting this to be a lot worse. I might have just popped too much mitigation, in all honesty. Are you serious, dude? What are you doing? So you don't think so? What? I should have brought these luck to a actual dungeon, like a group. forgot. No, something else, yes, I forgot. Cool. Did you ever think about the fact that Warrior used to have a tonal AoE? That was awesome. Wish they didn't get rid of that. You ready to watch me get another 4 in a row or something else? Oh, this one we can't 4 in a row, right? I think I might have got hit by that. I wasn't thinking about it. It's not doing enough damage from your War and Peace and Blackest Night. Or Blackest Night. We have so much dungeon to do still. Lozadal.
Our time has not yet come.
Whoops. I gotta start moving my buttons around. Heat up. Let's heat it up. I guess that means all the things on the left side are going to be what's going to... Yeah, there you go. Might have activated Blackest Night a bit too early. Yeah, I did. Statue begins emitting and reading. Oh, I see. Is that what I'm supposed to be paying attention to? Headband offending. What does that look like? Wow. Minfilia's damage is really low, lol. Wish I could get over some of these with, like with NPCs still. Don't make fun of Minfilia, she's trying her best, okay? She's still trying to find her own place in the world. You gotta not make fun of her for that. I don't even think she's a ninja. I think she's genuinely just a rogue. I think I would have been genuinely better off if I would have brought Thancred along, but I think it's really funny to bring Minfilia along. She's just... I don't want to say anything, because it'll be like... I'll be bullying her too if I said anything about it, but I do appreciate that she's putting an effort in. I love how there's like a subtle lie in there. Good job, son, not equipped. That's what I think is happening. I don't think she has the ninja job stone. Yeah, that's the rogue icon. Are you? Yeah. She's doing only 1, 2, 3s. Look at her go. Can I examine the loadout? No, I don't think I can. There it is again. Use key item. Hey, Minfilia, what do you think about this? I was hoping we'd be able to see what her actual fucking, like, gear is. It's really funny that she does not... She can't do anything. Brother, fucking Thancred has been deliberately setting up Minfilia for failure. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I'm seeing a whole big lack of Night Eaters, or Sin Eaters. I guess wrong move. Fuck. Good swing. See that Dark Missionary pop? That was awesome. What the fuck's screaming? Ishtoa, calm down. It's not that deep. Ariane was just a fucking lizard. Calm down. Is that a Sin Eater? I can't tell. It's a big bat. Oh, that's a Sin Eater. It's the Bat Squatch. With all these buttons screaming at the iguana, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, we're gonna trust Orianji around the pad. Okay, those things on the wall. So is this gonna be another one where he's gonna be doing something that's gonna cause those walls to start lighting up? Wait, what? Brother, I can't believe that. Did you see that? I barely got hit touched by that rock and it was enough to give me vulnerability stacks. Is there a way to know which way they fall? I suppose no, I suppose you just have to look. Where's the pillar? It's one of the rocks falling from the falling after. I see. I realize that now, I'm not gonna lie. This thing should do subsonics again, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, it's not gonna live long enough for me to get it. I'll just hit it. Rebel Keeper's chest rabbit. Wow. This is the entire chest piece? What the fuck? Bing. Yeah. Well, I should throw grass in the chat. Yo, do you see my level? Probably can't because of Twitch's bitrate. You see that? It's a Moogle right there. What the fuck are these? Are just wild Sin Eaters. Money Chelsea money is logged out. Damn. She hates me.
Whoops. Oh, that guy got extra damage. I'm not using fucking Blackest Night as much as I should be. I just keep forgetting that I have it. I keep being used my medication taking so long to get all the shit out. I should get NPC lines to scream and say for punches. True. You should add the RP tag to your name. What's this? I don't think it procced. I think I'm good. Isn't it really just screaming as loud as she can? Why didn't you bring the child with us? Kill the Light Warden, obviously. But Thancred let her down. She's not ready for this. She's not ready for this emotionally or physically. And it's arguably also Minfilia's fault as well. I'm glad Minfilia's like, I'm gonna stop having people die. Oh, the extra Harambe's. Whoops. I don't know what that did. Love the fucking tab outlier. It's genuinely pissing me off so much that if you hands supply in the music. Hey guys, we're here. Well, this thing's different.
Together we shall overcome this.
Well, that was unfortunate. The knife wore off at that moment. I don't go to heaven. Hey, they come back over here. Back to my death circle.
Or, you know, I guess not. That also works. I just have to use Black as a play whenever it does like a big move. One that's unavoidable. Hail. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not pumping numbers because I fucking haven't been using my other abilities. Damn, dude. See, I still don't get that mechanic. Why is it been Billy also? Oh, I see. Does it tell us they have to go a certain distance to not get blown up? I see. So something I don't need to worry about because those mechanics usually never hit the tank. Oh, I see. It is a mechanic I do have to worry about because it just pulls. Okay, I see. It's still one of those things where I need to go to one side of the dungeon. You have absolutely no gear for you. For some raids, there are some in raids that target tanks, if I recall. Let's see. You know, maybe miss my blackest at night. Blackest night. Love to do it. We got it. Wow. I probably shouldn't have skipped that. Maybe there's gonna be something important that happens that I didn't know about. Am I gonna put those on? Wait, what does that look like? I wanna see. Let me take a look. The Skippler. I didn't mean to fucking do it, okay? You don't have to, like, call me. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not that bad. Wow. Wow, it's, something. Who's messaging me at this hour? Oh. Just to fucking add everyone ping somewhere. All time for this to happen again. Its tooths are clipping into the ground. I honestly probably should just pause this before I watch this. Because I still need to take a hit of the melatonin, if you know what I mean. And just like that, we're gonna be done with Lahi.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
I wish I would have fired another fucking beam off into the sky.
They have.
Her condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though she shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. She must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange? Paint for me a picture with your words.
Like her ears clipping through her weapon.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful.
That does paint the question, how does
An
she
exquisite
know what
sight,
she looks like? How
not
does she get
unlike
dressed?
that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void, or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Normal blind people get dressed, and she's a magic blind person. Also, she only has like 2 sets of clothes. You know what I mean? Like, how does she know what she looks like? Like, how does she know that that outfit
Let us
slays?
return home.
Like, someone had to have given her that outfit and told her that she looks good in it, and she had to take the word for it. I was thinking that we were going to come back to here at some point.
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can
They
you
said the
tell?
murals are magical.
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments. But whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Hey, Emmett.
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
Can't you teleport now that the
To
light's
lead
gone?
us to safety, have you? I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
I'm alright.
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
This is a good line. Wow.
Well, I would quit this place and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. There is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that
Wow,
knew
that's Final
naught but
Fantasy IX.
peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice.
No, it isn't.
Staring.
You're talking about that's Alexander. He's come over here to kill everyone.
But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest.
And that right there is Final Fantasy VII. That's Sephiroth.
And by his grace was the calamity averted.
A Zodiark, that's the darkness guy, isn't it?
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought.
That's the one they've been trying to summon since the Realm Reborn. Yeah, I remember his name.
From the fears of these naysayers,
It's in my
would
notes.
rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But
What the fuck do you mean? They still sound like gods to me.
Not gods of the first. Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer,
Oh, wait.
of conviction.
Okay, so
and
that's what they're
devotion.
saying. They're primals.
The eldest and most powerful of primals.
Okay, that makes sense.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet
That
you have
makes
not
sense.
explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
The furrow of the brow.
We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac. We natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again. Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Interesting. Man, it wouldn't be Shadowbringers if it didn't have like such a good fucking cutscene immediately taking me abruptly out of it by fucking Lahi. So what's his name? Choose Emic blah blah blah. His rain, his claims. Fuck, why I gotta read? Fuck. Though recent events plainly warrant future discussion, I think it's best we wait until half an hour and the others are present. Miss Elch included. How convenient they should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fano and make sure of the Amor's withdrawal. After that, so the bow. Blessed are no doubt elated of what has happened to the sky. While I would like to do that, and while I would like to continue what we're doing, I need to sleep. I didn't think that what would happen would go on for so long, but I think the reason why it was so prolonged is because Minfilia just wasn't pumping damage. Probably would have got done with that dungeon in like 5 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go hit melatonin and then I'm gonna go get ready for sleep. It's been fun. It was that was a lot that has happened, honestly. I genuinely enjoyed that. It is very interesting to see what things they're doing and how much of it makes sense and